You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Welcome to Spread Space. Right here is where it's at. So, got these new cards. I'm gonna pick two. One's this, one's that. I'm gonna let the tarot pick. There's our two cards. I think there's three, so we'll let the pendulum pick from these three. What are our two cards? Is this? Yes. There's this card, that. This card, that. Okay. So, perhaps this has to do with 32. This has to do with 32, a man and a woman, or perhaps this is action and emotion. But 32 is like the collective. 3 and 2 is 5, which is the Hierophant, which has a lot to do with God and working with God, working with your spiritual team. 32 is the card of the Ghost of You. It's the Ghost of You card. It says, can the depth of love be measured by the amount the heartbreak brings? This is great love and great loss. If you've experienced great love and great loss, this is for you. This is saying your heart fails to recognize a cure, yet the remedy is within grasp, but you are powerless when trying to obtain it. It was once yours, something so beautiful, and now it's gone. Such a loving bond existed between the two of you when you ruled the kingdom, but how do you now step down from the throne gracefully? How do you make your heart forget? It's not easy to describe this type of love scenario. You're experiencing pain that you have repeatedly endured day after day. Why is it so difficult moving on, moving forward? You may be wondering if you will ever be able to fill the void. Certainly, it is challenging, but you should try and look at it differently. Think about the fact that you were blessed to have had this deep love relationship. Do you realize that some may live an entire lifetime without ever experiencing such a meaningful connection? You were given a gift. It might feel confusing when you continually remember kisses absorbed with the taste of love. However, when you are ready, open your heart back up for the possibility for someone new to enter into your life. Don't worry, you will be able to recognize the flavor of love once again. It is time to free yourself from those haunting memories and burn away the haze which distorts your view. You know, stars can only be seen on a clear night, so let them shine. Beautiful. So maybe this does have something. Oh, it definitely has something to do with something like this, or this. For this pile for the tarot. This is for this. For that. For that. So perhaps we do need to see a professional or seek professional help when it comes to this, or we need somebody else's help, like an outsider's help. With the Three of Pentacles, I see like almost like this Wizard of Oz type thing, how these two people go to see this like wizard. Perhaps this is what this is about. This is the road, and this is the road we're on. Perhaps she's going to for questioning. It's like this. The spirit, like the Hierophant. Alright, so for this. Ooh, number 4. With these two cards. And for that. Ooh, number 33. So number 4 or 33. Now for the Oracle cards. For this. And for that, this needs to know it's here. Alright, what is that pile? So for this, we'll start to read number 4. This is the School of Art card. It says, scribble, scrabble, color outside the lines. Who defines the boundaries anyway? It's your world. Own it. What are your wants and desires? Make a list and let any resistance fall to the wayside. Beautiful things will happen when you just let go and be yourself. Do not worry if you might be misunderstood by others, because this human experience is about you and what you want for your life. It doesn't matter what others think of you. We're not created to be exactly alike, so do not get caught up thinking you have to be perfect or fit a mold. We all have flaws, and they are what make us wonderfully unique. You are a piece of art, so what shades do you want to paint yourself? If you know what you want, you can begin making choices for yourself. Don't let the judgment from others stifle you. Many unhappy people are out there because they are afraid to be themselves, and their lower vibrations can sometimes interfere with your own happiness. You must not allow them to dull your shine. Many people are confused because they don't know how to step out of the boundaries preordained. For example, those dealing with gender dysmorphia, feel that their soul was placed in the wrong gender at birth. It can be very frustrating and scary to go against what society has told them is right or wrong, especially during the earlier years. They may have been forced to suppress their wants and desires. We all deserve to be our true selves. This card encourages you to walk proud and stand tall in who you are. When you color outside the lines, something magical happens. New opportunities arise and growth abounds. Break away from what threatens to take your identity and let out the part of you that makes you unique. Believe in the power of you. So in order to believe in the power of you, the two tarot cards that came out was the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords, which this tells me that you have to it's almost like you have to put your guard up and rest, or put your guard down and rest. Maybe we have to rest on these things that are up in the air. Maybe there's so many things coming at you, and it's like, okay, we know all these things are coming, we have to get some rest. Or perhaps all of these things were attacking you, and it's like, okay, we've been attacked by these things. Now it's like, okay, now it's time to get some rest, or now it's time to heal from these things. Maybe we are being attacked because of, because we go against what social status says is okay. You know what I mean? Climb mountains, and fulfilling a fantasy. So perhaps this is what this is. It's like, this is a big issue. Or perhaps like we're taking the first step in finding out what we really want. It's like fulfilling a fantasy. What do we want? It's like we don't even know what we want here with this fantasy is in reverse. It's like, in a sense, it's like you don't want to hear it, you don't want to see it. But perhaps we are taking the first step into figuring out what we really do want. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse, which is telling me that we're not listening to our intuition. There definitely has to be a stillness here. This Four Swords is meditation. Things still, we have to listen to our higher self here. And tantric sex. So perhaps there is some kind of like deep connection that must be formed, or that is being, this is a real deep connection. Perhaps it's the connection with the spirit, or it's this like feeling that you get when you go see this wizard or whatever, or the third person to help. Alright, now we're going to move on to that pile, and then we'll tie it all together. That had number 33, which is the gift. It says, return to sender. It's wrapped perfectly in one small package, all of what is left of me. When we were us, where do I send it? So it's gone. What you were together, that place, that moment, that space, wrap it up and ship it far away, anywhere other than your heart. The sooner you realize that space and time in your life is gone, the sooner you will be able to find your new place of solitude and peace. Who is this person that when just the very thought of them upsets your flow? Well, I suggest that the next time you're feeling weak and nostalgic, try to remember why the relationship took the fall. Pull strength from reflecting on the hardships or troubles surrounding this person. Be honest and truthful with yourself. It might even be helpful to write it all down on a piece of paper. Once you have finished your list, read it thoroughly without looking through rose-tinted glasses. You will be able to remember why wanting them is destructive to your peace. Now burn, shred, or crumble it and throw it away, or put it in a toilet, I say. Afterwards, write a new list of all the things that you want for your future. And this could go ahead with that too, because that was having a problem with their future, so this goes right along. There are no limitations, and the more accurate your description of what you desire, the better chance you have of making your dreams a realization. Save the list so you can use it to help confirm and evoke all of your affirmations. An affirmation is usually a sentence or a phrase that you repeat to make clear declaration of yourself and those that assist us through God of your intentions for your life. Keep your list handy and read it frequently. Believe in yourself and the life you deserve. Remember, what we say or feel attracts specific energy to our space, to our place of being. We all struggle from time to time, but it's how we perceive these challenges and the words we choose to get us through that will help us empower goodness. When you make a conscious choice to leave the negative out of your world, things will start to align and come together for you and your new place of existence. Believe it actually works. And it does. Perhaps we have to communicate. Call your friends. This reminds me of a funeral that says close, go to your favorite beach. Perhaps we do need to do some kind of yoga or exercise. And then the two cards up here is copycat and divorce, with the Hierophant in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So perhaps it's like there's a delay when it comes to, or we don't know which way to go. There could be a delay when it comes to this new path or this new opportunity, these new values, these new passions, wants, desires. It's like there is a delay when it comes to working with the spirit or going against the status quo. It's the same thing over here with that. Perhaps we are breaking a contract. There's this divorce and copycat. It's like we're not copying. We're doing something different. We're doing something different, and that's exactly what this says. This Hierophant in reverse, it's like we're going against the status quo. Perhaps we're talking different or saying something different or communicating in a way that, or communicating this divorce or breaking this contract. We're doing it different. You know how I said it's like we're going to the Wizard of Oz. This is the connection we have to form in order for this gift to be had. Here it's a gift and a curse. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse and the Four of Wands. So yeah, there is a coming together. I see somebody pulling on your heartstrings, but there's a lot of help. See that someone's coming to save you, but it's like it's like that thing, like God's gonna come save you, but you gotta do some work too. Alright, that is for this and that. I hope this was helpful. There's the memory, 6 of Cups. So this is going back to our memories of us when we were a child. Perhaps that has something to do with both of these. Perhaps there is something that we have to go back, even if it's not from our childhood, maybe it's from a past life that we are attached to, that this has to be, there has to be a breakage, or something has to like stop when, when it comes to this situation. Alright, thank you so much. This and that. I hope this was helpful. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Like if you resonate. And yeah, we'll be back with some more of these. Thank you so very much. Yeah.